Every morning Joe grabs his hat and his old blue jeans. Simba's by his side chasing early sunbeams. They ride through the park filming all they see, a man and his dog living wild and free. The average Joe's 76, it might sound plain, but his life's a story like a slow refrain. Simba wags his tail, splashing in the stream. Together they're stars on a virtual dream. Click and play, it's a brand new show. Man and his dog always stealing the glow. Training tricks under skies of blue. Simba and Joe making memories for you.
Well, I'm not sure if I do this just because I do it or what. But this morning, I was going to show you. I'm back over at the camper, of course. Been working on this camper in this place since Friday. What's today? Sunday. And I haven't stopped since. And we got to have water in this thing, right? So I've got to actually dig a trench and stuff to put water in properly. But until then, I was thinking, well, you know, at my house we just ran a hose pipe over there and connected it, and it works great. Same as having the PVC in the ground until wintertime comes, of course. But I got a long ways to dig. But for right now, I just want to get her some, excuse me, no, my stomach, get her some water. So yesterday I dug up and found where the pipe goes. This morning I've been running all over hell in creation trying to find some plumbing stuff, because since I plumbed last, they've changed every freaking thing, which is so stupid. The government's stupid, or whoever's in charge of this. Now you got to buy two pieces of stuff to make one. So instead of just say you want to put an elbow on this PVC, you got to buy the threaded part of the elbow and then the threaded part of the connector that connects the pipe, or at least where I'm at. Maybe not everywhere, but let me show you what I got going on here. As you see, I got a hole dug, and I tapped into the main water line that was going to the house that burned. And I put this on-off valve. You ask them, why would you put an on and off valve there when you already got a spigot right there instead of just capping it? I wanted to be able, if something happened in the camper, instead of Mama trying to fiddle with going to the road down there to cut the water off, she could come out here. It's just a little ways from the camper. She could come out here and cut the water off here instead of going to the road. Nothing should happen in the camper, but you never know, because as I told you before, my luck sucks. But we're going to hook up a hose pipe, run it out there to her water, and then hopefully we can get her some water inside of here today. So she has lights and stuff. She'll have water, and well, we're still working on, per se, power. I'm going to go today and get her some batteries for her radio, and the wife packed up some ice for her. It's been several days ago. Put it in her little freezer in his camper. Well, I put that in the front of her refrigerator yesterday because she has some milk in there. She wants that milk for her coffee. So I took that ice out of the freezer, a little bag of ice, and shoved it in that little refrigerator. You know what? I got here this morning expecting having to go get some creamer for her. That freaking inside of that refrigerator, and that milk is ice cold from that little bitty Ziploc bag of ice. It's an amazing refrigerator and freezer in this camper. Amazing. Oh, here she comes. I got to quit talking to y'all. She'll get my butt. I'll be back later. Don't tell her I was on here. Okay, so I ran my pipe, the hose pipe, as you can see, up underneath the camper. It's so muddy here. It rained again last night. And there's the hookup. You can see it. And I made sure all that stuff was tight, and then the hose runs up and underneath the camper, and I'm taking it around here where she doesn't trip on it, of course. We had to trim all this up. Still got all this to clean up. We had to cut all this up. But you can see the pipe's going to run kind of around here. I'll adjust on it. And then we're going to connect it in to my on-off valve. And I think I'm going to get a plastic flower pot. I'm going to cut the top and stuff out of it and ease it over the top of this where nobody steps in this freaking hole. That's my thinking, if I can find something. And then hopefully here in a little bit, we'll be going to the road, turning on some water. Okay, this part of the video is called Plan B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, I believe. Anyway, up there where I had the water line dug and on-off valve when they're so pretty, and I cut this flower pot and put it around it where I piled the dirt back in, and she could put her hand there to cut the water on and off. Something happens. No. Not my luck. Again, you know. The water line was where the fire department ran over it, was busted all the way up to a tree. Didn't know that. Then I couldn't dig the line up there, so because of the tree and the roots and the gravel. So I found my way on down here to where I've plumbed like 16 million times, and a smart man like myself put up this piece of PVC pipe, marking the spot where I've plumbed, and you'll see another piece down there, maybe, that I've done the same thing. So I dug this up. I will connect here now. Hopefully that'll work. Hopefully none of this leaks. And then I got to run all the way over there. So let's get busy because I'm trying to beat these storms. So this is how Plan B, D, E, F, G, H, I turned out. Okay, there she is. It's got water in there, but it's been raining so much. But see how I got it? Flower pot. You got an on and off valve. You got the hose there. You got these pipe here. That's marking everything where I'll know where it is for the future. Her gray hose is running right up to her camper. Now, Mama has water. I will eventually dig a trench and run PVC pipe up there. Or I might dig a trench and leave this water line, this water pipe, because it's really no different in it at all. I'd leave it like this if it wasn't, you know, if I didn't worry about it freezing this winter. But there we go. Next, we're gonna figure out solar panels. See if we can get her some solar power. And then we gotta dump that doo-doo tank somewhere today. Okay, now that we got the water situation solved, we do have solar panels hooked up. Going to get some waterproof storage containers where I can put the wiring and this stuff in there, because this is just temporary. We'll be able to set it under the camp or whatever. Got it hooked up there. It says that it is charging. Of course, it's cloudy, and I've never wired one of these, but hey, I did it. It says that it's absolutely charging. Yeah, sure enough. It's pretty neat. Harbor Freight. I will have this set up. I will. I'm going to get it. I'm going to have it. Absolutely. Emergency cases. So I got it connected right here onto this battery. That's just like you'd have to run your trolling motor, whatever, 750 cranking amps, I think it's called, for your boat. Works for RV as well. Now I'm gonna run an inverter into the camper, and Mom will have some TV to watch. She can't watch it like forever. During the daytime, she's got to power it down where I can get these panels to where it catches the most sun. But what we're going to do right now, you see this poop tank, right? This rhino poop tank. You ain't had a good Memorial Day weekend until you emptying somebody else's poop tank. That's right. Not only that, you get to haul it to the poop tank dump. So, got to get over here and get me a good old tarp. So, it's been a Memorial Day weekend. I hope y'all are having a good one. I sure do. Oh, I know a lot of you have to work. Oh, me. But the veterans out there, hey, happy Memorial Day weekend. I hadn't forgot about you. My dad was a Vietnam vet. I don't even have time to go to his grave, put a flag on his grave or anything. My wife's dad, he was a Vietnam vet. Same thing. I don't get to go over there. I take that back. I'm not sure he was a Vietnam vet, but he is a veteran, or was a veteran. He's passed away now. Those guys shaped the country, and boy, would they be shocked. This poor truck. Oh God. Here's all our poop tank supplies. Right here. Our hose and all that stuff. It come with it. I'm not going to let you watch me empty this thing, because it's probably not going to be the most enjoyable thing you've ever seen. But anyway, Mama and my sister, they had to go back to the dollar store. There's been more money spent on this project. Tell you what, because we got to get that storage stuff for the solar panels. All right, guys. Listen, I'll probably end it here. Y'all see what we've got done today. We've accomplished a lot, and it'll be like home. Only thing that she won't have is she can't cook. She cannot cook on her hot plate. Just the battery, I don't think it's going to handle doing all that. And hopefully, though, next week we'll have power. But at least we got some solar panels, and this battery's going to charge during the day if it doesn't rain and we get some sunshine, and maybe she can watch a little TV, you know, especially as the storm's coming. She can't run it for long. It's not going to, this battery's not going to handle a TV for very long. So hopefully it'll be late when she turns it on. She'll watch it for a little bit and she'll turn it off. I just got to position these solar panels for the best spot I can to get the most sunlight that I can. But I will have this set up. I will do it. It's going to power my shop and my house when I need to run something. I'm going to get this set up. Okay, guys, like, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed. I got a couple of new subscribers. Thank you so much. Richard, thank you for your comment on those steps. We are looking at doing that at some point. Get her better steps there. But right now, if I don't get this poop tank cleaned out by the time she gets here, she's going to be mad at me. So y'all have a great weekend. Okay, I'm going to add this on to the end of the video here. We got our solar panels set up. They're saying storm, so we took precautions and we kind of just strapped them down here. They're not ours. And if they do blow over, Mama's not going to know how to set them back up. So we went ahead and kind of, rigged a little bit of something right there. Hopefully hold them down. It's not going to hurt the charging of it. It's not on the panel. It's just going to hold them down. I got my wires running through here. I got all my stuff that should be waterproof inside of this Tupperware box, right? So it's in there. Then the wires run into here, connected to the battery. And then we ran our inverter through this little door right here into the house. The inverter's hooked up there. So now Mama has TV, Mama has lights. So I feel a little bit better. It's saying we're still charging. That's good. Don't down panels. I tell you what, it don't take much sunlight at all to charge these, to put a charge in these batteries. Very little light here because the cloud cover is still saying that it's charging. I am going to have me a set of these panels. I'm going to have me this set up. It would be cheaper than me running power into my shop. And if we need power at home, if the electricity goes off, we got enough to run a refrigerator or TV or something. I mean, we're doing it. All right, guys. I'm headed home to the wife and the dog. I haven't seen them in like 3 days. And I have the shakes. Y'all take care.